I cannot believe it's been 12 months since I bought this car. The time has gone so quick, I actually don't know where it's gone. I cannot believe it's been 12 months. But what I can say is there's been one hell of a 12 months. I've had such a good 12 months with this car though. It's just been so good. Let's have a little quick recap as to what happened over the last 12 months. Quite early on, I realised that the fuel consumption was quite high on this car, so I did a video to see how good a fuel consumption I could actually get out of it. I'm really starting to enjoy this sensible drive. Oh, who am I trying to convince? I'm hating it. Oh my god, someone just had an accident there. Ouch. Jesus. And it was quite surprising. See, I think if you drove it gently, you can actually get a half decent fuel consumption. I put in 10.31 litres. That was right to the brim. Clicked it a few times. Now, 10.31 litres over 134.4 kilometres, that yields a fuel consumption for Europeans of 7.671 litres per 100 kilometres, which is astonishing. I was amazed at that. 7.671. For our US friends, that equates to 30 miles per gallon, 30.67 actually. And for our UK contingency, that equals 36.83 miles per gallon in imperial gallons. Unfortunately, I don't really see that good fuel consumption. I always see a very bad fuel consumption, which is at the moment around 13.5 litres per 100 kilometres, which is slightly lower than it used to be on the older engine. So I don't know whether this newer engine is a bit more efficient, but that's still quite high. So it's something to bear in mind if you are looking to buy a car like this. One of the primary reasons for buying this car though was because I could use it also on tracks, and I love going on track days. We don't have a lot of tracks around here, but there are a couple of really good ones, and I went to a track called Ascari and that was amazing. Frightening racetrack.
Here we start applying our power. No braking here, you're no braking, so here you just turn in late. Okay, you turn in late, you let it run wide to here, bring it back across here, and then here you start to turn in and brake in a straight line. So you're braking here in a straight line, we'll turn in and straight up.
And then I've regularly gone to one that I really like in a place called Granada, an area called Wadix, and a really nice little circuit, and I love going there. And I did 4 track days there. So in total I've done 5 track days in the past 12 months and enjoyed them all thoroughly. The amazing thing is that this car is immensely competitive on a racetrack. Even against much superior machinery, it's definitely not embarrassed. And when I've been on tracks, at Ascari, one of the racing instructors there took the car out and he really liked it. How's the car handle for you?
It's good, it's good. Yeah. It's got a nice little chassis. Chassis setup is really good. Yeah. And you see that the suspension, everything they've had, it's still a road car. Yeah. It's still a road car, but it's very taut. It's you know, it goes around. The roll centre is you know, it's pretty good, well set up. The only thing that limits it, obviously, is tyres. But power-wise and everything, it's good.
Good. And the brakes?
The brakes are good.
And when I went to Wadix one day, when there's a professional driving instructor there, professional racing instructor was there, and he also loved the car. What do you think of the car?
The car's immense. Car's good. Yeah. Car's good. Very controllable and very safe.
Everyone who tries the car out always gives it a big thumbs up.
It's very impressive, Justin.
For one of my track day sessions, I even managed to try out the drift mode, because obviously it's not a mode you can try out on a public road very often.
So we're coming into here. Hard power.
Oh, that's so good. But you can try on the track, and I did try on the track, and it was great fun, although I haven't tried it yet, disabling all the systems, which I need to do. I think that's really the next stage when I can get back up there again. And one of my track days, I even raced against some Honda Civic Type R's, and I have to say, even though I overtook a couple of them, it's not because of, I don't think it's because of the car, it's probably because I know that track very well, so just probably had a lot more confidence on that track in general, because then when we tried the car out against the Type R, the times are very similar anyway, so there's probably not a lot in the two cars on a racetrack. Obviously, after so many track days, my tyres were shot to pieces. I was originally running the Michelin Pilot Super Sports, and then I changed to the Cup 2 tyres, the Michelin Cup 2 tyres. I actually really like these tyres. I mean, they do really grip. I mean, the car was never really lacking in grip. It's always had a lot of grip. But with the Cup 2 tyres, one of the things I did mention was that obviously with the four-wheel drive system, sometimes you do get some understeer with the car, and the Cup 2s tend, because they grip a little bit quicker, they tend to quell the understeer a bit quicker than the standard tyres. That's my opinion. That's how I've interpreted how they perform and how they are. So I really like them. But as you saw in my last video, they are wearing rather quickly. So whether I would keep on the Cup 2 tyres, I don't know. I'm not sure whether the cost, whether that extra grip and that the way they perform, is it really worth that extra money? It probably is, but I don't know whether I can justify spending that sort of level of money, especially if I start doing more and more track days. Yeah, €253 I was quoted. Marvellous. I did originally look to modify the car, and then later on decided I wasn't going to modify the car, and I did a video on that, and I gave quite a few reasons as to why I didn't want to modify it. I didn't want to upgrade the power, I didn't think there was a need in the end, and I wanted to keep the car standard. When did 350 horsepower not become enough? I know people will always say the mounting kit gives you this little bit extra and stuff like that, but I just don't feel it needs it. So I resisted. Unfortunately, shortly after that, even leaving my car standard, the engine died. Died is probably putting it nicely. The engine was completely shagged. So I've got a new engine. The upshot of it was that they couldn't fix it. It's a problem with a cylinder block. It's a manufacturing issue, and out of that, I got my new engine, which is the one I've got now. Yeah, and then I had some sort of bad luck, really. I got the car broken into twice in the space of 7 days, which wasn't great at all, really. A bit unfortunate. Just looks like there are some people in this area that are breaking into cars and trying to steal stuff from them. So that was a bit unfortunate. It happened twice. The first time they broke the lock, the second time they broke the lock and bent the door, so I had to have the door repaired, resprayed. Hopefully now they can't break in. I've got a bit of a modification in there. So let's see. And you may also have seen my video, which was one of the last ones I've done, which is where I lowered the seat. Yeah, it was by far my biggest criticism of the car, apart from the fact that I did a video about the turning circle, because the turning circle of the car is absolutely huge. Sort of accept it. You have to accept the fact that it's a four-wheel drive car. That's how it is. But what I didn't accept was that the seat was too high, because it didn't make any sense that it should be so high when the standard seat is actually a bit lower. Unfortunately, some company in the UK did a nice modification, and I've used it to lower the driver's seat. I've left the passenger seat as it is, but I lowered the driver's seat. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! That's so different. What a transformation! Oh, everything. I mean, I can't even see out the rearview mirror. That's how much lower I'm actually sat. Let's readjust that. Oh my god! Wow, that's hilarious. Wow, that's made the most enormous difference. So I've been driving around now for about 2 or 3 weeks with this new sitting position, and I'm still getting used to it. I think the reason it's taking quite a while to get used to is because it's so much lower. It's so much lower. I just noticed the mirrors yesterday. I was like, I just think the mirrors are in the wrong place. It's weird. It's taking me ages to actually just get the mirrors in the right place and to readjust. Every time I get into the car, I go, ooh, as I sort of drop into the seat. It is really low. Now, people are telling me that on the 2017 model of the RS, the Ford has lowered the seat about 15 millimeters, which is great. They should have done that from day one. But this modification lowered it by 55 millimeters. So it's quite a lot more. And you really notice it. When you sit in the passenger seat here and then sit in the driver's seat, you literally fall into the seat. It's completely different. It's completely transformed. It is a great modification though. I mean, it's just so much better. I like the way the position of the gear stick is now and everything, and all the controls are in the right place. So definitely worth doing. If you're 6 foot or taller, you should definitely make this change. You gotta love that sound. Oh, such a fabulous car. It really is. So my 12-month review, what do I think of this car? Any regrets? Firstly, 0 regrets. I really enjoyed this car, and I think the testament to that is the fact that this past 12 months has gone so quick, because I feel like I haven't had time to enjoy it enough. I need to have more time with it. But it's been great. I love the look of the car, I love the feel of the car, the way it drives, the way it sounds, the way it goes, the way it stops. And it's just a great car. It is a classic in the making. When Ford first announced that the RS was going to be 4-wheel drive, I was actually a little bit disappointed. I thought, oh no, it's going to be ruined, it's going to be too grippy, and it's going to have too much grip, it's going to be too... I don't know, there's a thing about, I like front-wheel drive cars that are sliding all over the place. You know, that you're sort of fighting the torque steer a little bit. It's quite good fun. So I was quite a bit disappointed when they announced it was going to be 4-wheel drive. I thought it was going to tame the car a bit too much. But they didn't mess it up. They made it brilliant. They made a great car. They made a great, fun car. And I love it. And I'd buy it again. And the great thing as well with this car isn't just the car. It's the community that exists around the car. There's all these forums, and there's just so much sort of interest, support. There's such a fan base around the RS, and that makes it even more special. Really, really very special. And I've really enjoyed doing the videos and interacting with a lot of people who've got RSs, or they're looking to buy an RS and stuff. There's such a great community of people. Everyone's being fab on there. Everyone's so happy for everybody that when they're buying their car, what the options they've chosen and everything. And it's like, there's such a community around the car, and that's incredibly powerful. Incredibly powerful for the car, incredibly powerful for Ford, and incredibly powerful for the owners. And I'm really happy to be a part of that community. So yes, 12 great months, and I look forward to another 12 great months with this car. So there's my review. I love my car, I'm so happy with it, and I look forward to the next 12 months. And please join me on the next 12-month journey if you haven't joined me already, and if you have, thanks for following, and hope you like the next load of videos that I do with the RS. Catch you very soon. Cheers, bye.